Welcome, language learners from all around the globe, to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you're just starting your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with all aspects of English life, read by a native British speaker. Together we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website, onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's also about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love for the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, share your own language journey, and as a reward for being so amazing, you will get exclusive content each month. So whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets of Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Get comfortable and let the learning begin. Today's episode is called Immunity, the Birth of Vaccinations. In the many years of medical history, one man stands as a pioneer whose innovative thinking forever altered the course of human health: Edward Jenner. The invention of vaccination, credited to this English physician, marked a watershed moment in the fight against infectious disease, unveiling a new era of immunity. Let's embark on a journey back in time to explore the fascinating story of Edward Jenner and his groundbreaking discovery. The 18th century was plagued by the scourge of smallpox, a highly contagious and often deadly disease. Enter Edward Jenner, a country doctor hailing from Berkeley, Gloucestershire. Jenner, an astute observer, noticed that milkmaids who contracted cowpox, a much milder ailment, seemed to be immune to smallpox. This observation sparked a revolutionary idea in Jenner's mind. Could deliberate exposure to cowpox protect against the more severe smallpox? In 1796, Jenner conducted a daring experiment that would change the face of medicine forever. He selected a young boy named James Phipps, and using material from a cowpox sore on a milkmaid, inoculated James. After a mild case of cowpox, Jenner exposed James to smallpox, only to find that the boy did not succumb to the deadly disease. This groundbreaking experiment laid the foundation for what we now know as vaccination. Jenner faced significant skepticism and resistance from the medical community and the public. The idea of deliberately infecting individuals with a related but milder disease to prevent a more severe one was met with incredulity and suspicion. Critics dismissed Jenner's work as unscientific. The term vaccine itself, derived from the Latin word vacca for cow, was coined to describe his innovative approach. Despite initial skepticism, the efficacy of Jenner's method could not be ignored. Vaccination rapidly gained acceptance, and governments around the world embraced the technique to combat smallpox. By the mid-20th century, smallpox was eradicated globally, marking one of the greatest triumphs in the history of medicine. Jenner's invention paved the way for the development of vaccines against various infectious diseases, leading to the prevention of countless deaths and significantly improving global public health. The legacy of Edward Jenner's vaccination extends far beyond the eradication of smallpox. Vaccines have since become a cornerstone of preventative medicine, safeguarding populations against diseases like polio, measles, influenza, and more. Jenner's spirit of inquiry and commitment to improving public health has inspired generations of scientists and researchers, fueling ongoing advancements in vaccine development. Edward Jenner's invention of vaccination represents a paradigm shift in our approach to infectious diseases. Through persistence, observation, and innovation, Jenner overcame skepticism and revolutionized medicine. Today, as we continue to face new health challenges, the legacy of vaccination serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us of the power of human ingenuity in the pursuit of a healthier and safer world. Remember to join me on Patreon for exclusive content. Join me in December for a detailed look at the traditions we celebrate around Christmas. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Please comment, like, and share so even more people can discover me and my podcast. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further. Whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics, I'm here to guide you on your English journey. 30-minute lessons are £8 and 60-minute lessons are just £15. Buy a package of 10 lessons and you'll get your 11th lesson for free. If you haven't had a lesson with me before, why not try a 20-minute trial lesson to see what the lessons are like for the reduced cost of just £5. But wait, there's more. If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining my Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps me bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of my show. Plus, you will receive exclusive content so you can keep practicing your listening skills even more. It starts from just £1. Your support truly means the world to me, and I couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining me here on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.